taste of victory today as free hot dogs hit Wiener's Circle after Bears coach Ben Johnson goes shirtless.
Plus, drivers watch out. Freezing fog this morning could make untreated roads slick for your morning commute on Tuesday, this December the 2nd.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 starts now.
We are at a Tuesday. It's a case of the Monday Tuesdays. You know, you're kind of the second day of the week.
Monday
feeling like a Monday. Yeah. So good morning and thank you for being here with us on the streaming hour. Tracy, we have quite the fog and patchy ice spots that we're dealing with that can really catch people off guard.
Yeah, and that's why I said, you know what, I'm just going to go with an AccuWeather alert to get everyone's attention about this, just for these morning hours, mainly because we do have some of that fog, and with temperatures that are pretty cold this morning, that can easily ice up on untreated surfaces. Our visibility in DeKalb, it's still down to 3/4 of a mile, so not great. 18 at O'Hare, 14 degrees in DeKalb. It's 11 in Morris, 21 Valparaiso, 22 over at Northerly Island. Today, well, let's get through this morning rush hour first. Still some patchy fog, some patchy slick conditions, which Diane can certainly attest to.
Yeah, absolutely. It has been a pretty challenging morning out there on the roads, and we definitely have high travel times across the board now. So a couple of things we are watching. Southbound on I-57 have a crash near 147th. We're finally starting to see a little bit of a delay there. It is in the lane of traffic. IDOT and State Police, they are with that crash. Hopefully it'll be gone fairly soon. Ongoing situation here. Eastbound I-88, that exit ramp to Orchard remains blocked. Take a look at our Tollway 2 camera. We did just get an update from State Police. Apparently, if you look at the tollway camera, you see that ramp closure. There was a semi crash that blocked the ramp, and now they're waiting for a private tow to get that semi out of the way. So that's the delay there. So as soon as the tow company gets there, they will be able to get that semi out of the way and eventually be able to open that ramp once again. Valentania?
Okay, got it, Diane. No consensus, again, as District 65 school board members arrived at a tie vote on whether to close one or two additional schools at the end of this school year. So that means Dr. Bessie Rhodes School of Global Studies is likely the only one that will close next spring. Like last month, board members deadlocked when voting on competing plans to close either just Kingsley Elementary School or to close both Kingsley and Lincolnwood Elementary Schools.
The last thing these kids need is more volatility, disruption, and chaos. We're talking about school closures like we're corporate consultants, real vibes of move fast and break things. It'll all be fine.
The repeated votes, tie votes, I should say, make it likely that no action will take place again this year because Illinois law requires the district to hold 3 public hearings on each school set for closure by winter break, which starts after December 19th.
Illinois State Police are looking for the driver who hit and killed a bicyclist in Will County. D'Avion Smith was hit last Monday night on southbound Route 53 in Elwood. He wasn't found until the next morning, and he later died at the hospital. State police say Smith was likely hit by a driver in a Chevy Silverado pickup that may be black in color. His mother tells ABC7 he was riding a bike on a 2-hour-long commute to work that night because his car had broken down.
I've screamed, I've cried, I've begged God. I just don't understand why my child is not here. My child should be here.
Investigators are asking anyone who might have witnessed the crash to contact Illinois State Police. A basketball game is planned for 6 o'clock tonight at Second Baptist Church in Joliet to raise money in Smith's honor.
Republican candidate for Illinois Governor Darren Bailey sat down with us as he returned to the campaign trail following a family tragedy. In October, Bailey's son, daughter-in-law, and 2 of their children were killed in a helicopter crash in Montana. He and his wife are raising their 10-year-old grandson, who was not on the helicopter with his family. He told us about the moment he told his grandson about that tragedy.
Just looked up and he said, "Papa, what are you doing here?" So I just said, "Well, Grandma, honey, and I wanted to come out and see you." Said, "Come outside and get your shoes on, and she's waiting in the car for you." As soon as he opened the door and saw Cindy, he knew what was going on. So just to watch that set of emotions that took place then was just I'll never forget that.
Bailey is one of 7 candidates running for the Republican nomination. The primary is in March.
Cook County property taxes are due in 2 weeks, and some homeowners are worried. A lot of residents on the west and south sides say they have huge increases in their tax bill, sometimes more than 100%. pastors and neighbors are warning that these hikes could push families out of their homes.
It's got to change. You will not tax us out of the community. We are here to stay. The people who can least afford to pay are given the highest bills. It means get out of town. We don't want you in this city anymore.
Officials say there was a sharp drop in the value of downtown commercial buildings, and at the same time, some black and brown communities they say had been undervalued. Homeowners can still check for exemptions or they can appeal, but adjustments aren't going to appear until next year.
One of Chicago's largest human services nonprofits is getting ready for its newly transformed site. Today, Ada S. McKinley Community Services will hold the grand opening of its new mental wellness clinic and multi-service site in Inglewood. There will be a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning at 10 a.m. The new site is near Wentworth and 61st Avenue.
The CTA is looking for feedback on plans to upgrade bus service on 5 major Chicago corridors. The agency is exploring ways to make bus travel faster, more convenient, and more comfortable. This includes Pulaski, Western, Cottage Grove, Fullerton, and 55th Street/Garfield Boulevard. Together, these corridors serve more than 80,000 riders every weekday. Tonight's public meeting is set for 5:30 at the Washington Park Refectory.
Chicago's easing capacity rules for the Chriskindle Market in Daly Plaza. Vendors are complaining that their sales are down from last year because fewer people are being allowed in at one time. On Black Friday, we saw people lined up for blocks waiting to get in. The city reversed course yesterday, saying it would raise capacity from 1,500 people at a time to 2,500. Some vendors we spoke to say that might not be enough.
It was a really, really great market all the years. And now we are actually a little bit worried if we can still continue that.
The city says safety is the reason for limiting traffic. Chriskindle Market is open through Christmas Eve.
There is a new bus set to roll out in Northwest Indiana. Gary Public Transportation Corporation and Indiana University Northwest collaborated for the latest addition to the city's electric bus fleet. You can see it's wrapped with the university's messaging and logos. The bus also serves as a reminder of the university program that awards full scholarships or free rides to Gary High School students.
Tonight, the group 100 Black Men of Chicago hosts its 27th annual Holiday Toy Drive fundraiser. The toy drive collects thousands of dollars in donations and toys to make the holiday season brighter for families in need. The fundraiser starts at 6 p.m. and runs until 11 p.m. at Soldier Field United Club.
Well, Bears fans are biting into a bonus today after Coach Ben Johnson's now viral shirtless locker room celebration. The Wiener Circle is handing out free hot dogs and thousands of them at that.
ABC7's Lisette Nunez is live in Lincoln Park with the fan frenzy. At least the sun is up on you, Lisette.
It is, and actually the Bun people just got here. These are the people from S. Rosen's. They are teaming up with the Wiener Circle to provide these free hot dogs to our people. So we still have a couple of hours. That's when we expect those people to start forming. But yes, the Wiener Circle, they will be keeping their word this morning. So this all got started with a social media poll. They were trying to get criteria for the next free hot dog giveaway, and they put up different options. And the one that got the most votes, I should say, was a shirtless Coach Ben Johnson. So on Friday, after the Bears beat the reigning Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, Johnson gave a post-game speech in the locker room. That's when the 39-year-old coach ripped off his shirt, and that moment, of course, went viral. So the Bears now lead the NFC division in Johnson's first season. The last time the restaurant gave out free hot dogs, it wasn't too long ago. That was in September when Bears quarterback Caleb Williams threw 4 touchdown passes. So once again, they are doing this free hot dog giveaway. It started at around 11 this morning, and they're going to be limiting it to 1 hot dog per customer. But once again, the Bun people, they're already here. They're already snapping pictures because, I mean, how can you not be excited? I mean, every time you see that video, of course, it makes you want to smile. So they have a couple more hours, 11 a.m. That's when that free giveaway gets started. But for now, We're live in Lincoln Park. Lisette Nunez, ABC7 Eyewitness News. Back to you guys.
All right, Lisette, the buns are there. They got to start boiling those hot dogs now. We got about 4 hours or so. I guess they have time. Well, the Chicago Park District is hosting a free community bonfire tonight. It's happening at Maggie Daley Park, where you can warm up after ice skating along the ribbon. The community campfire is one of several being held at city ice rinks this winter. The Park District says it will provide roasting sticks, but you will have to bring your own marshmallows or s'mores to the event. This runs from 5 to 7 tonight at Maggie Daley Park.
Your live and local news is just getting started as we stream out loud this morning. Coming up, before you pour that morning milk, we have a new recall that you're going to want to know about, the affected stores and what shoppers should look out for ahead.
And today, a major court decision could determine whether hundreds of people are released from federal immigration custody.
But first, Tracy has your AccuWeather forecast coming up for you next.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Tracy did not forget to put a graphic or anything up here. That this is very intentional because this is the real deal.
Yeah.
This is what's happening outside.
Yeah.
For some folks.
For some folks, yes.
Who is this happening to?
This is in DeKalb.
Okay.
So we still have very foggy conditions out there. So
look at that.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is or where it's going. Oh.
So, but it's very localized. So not everybody is experiencing this visibility. But if you do see fog, just think to yourself, if you come upon this, there could possibly be some icy spots out there too. Temperatures below freezing. Any surfaces untreated could possibly have a little bit of ice. So right now, visibility in DeKalb, 3/4 of a mile. That's an improvement from earlier this morning when we were down to less than 1/4 of a mile. Meanwhile, if you are watching us here this morning and maybe you've been visiting over the Thanksgiving Day holiday weekend, you got to get in the car, drive east. So winter weather advisories in effect basically from about Sandusky, Ohio on eastward up into the northeast, and winter storm warnings there too. Just about the entire state of Pennsylvania under winter weather advisories for challenging travel conditions this morning too. Right now, we do have some clouds, but I think we'll eke out a little sun. Average high today is 41. I do not have one 40-degree temperature in the entire 7-day. I have lots of cold, 18 right now at O'Hare with the wind. We have a wind chill of 9 degrees. Currently, many of our temperatures are in the teens out there right now. We're looking at a little additional light snow tomorrow afternoon. Diane.
All right, let's talk about how things are going out there this morning. Definitely stacked in both directions on the Kennedy. I'm talking about well over an hour coming inbound, probably the same amount going outbound. It's getting that busy out there. So a lot of our expressways had a delayed start. A lot of people had a delayed start this morning, hitting the roads right around now. Westbound 290 near York to get word of a crash. State police, they are on the way there right now. And if you have to head to O'Hare, we are seeing that 190 ramp really get backed up right now, and there's about 43 cancellations at O'Hare, just a handful of them over at Midway. So definitely check with your airline before you head to the airport, Val, because we are still seeing some residual delays because of that, the foggy conditions and of course the slick conditions too. Back to you.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in that, Diane. Thank you. So today we could learn if hundreds of people will be released from federal immigration custody. Last month, a federal appeals court temporarily paused a judge's order that impacts people arrested without warrants. A judge had previously ruled those arrests violated a consent decree. The issue is back in court today with oral argument expected to take place. Pressure is building on Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. The White House says that he authorized strikes on an alleged drug boat back in September. The first strike taking out the boat. The second strike reportedly targeting 2 survivors. ABC's Perry Russum is in Washington.
This morning, lawmakers in both the House and Senate launching investigations into accusations of a war crime allegedly carried out by the Pentagon.
We're going to conduct oversight, and we're going to try to get to the facts.
It comes after deadly strikes in September against suspected drug traffickers off the coast of Venezuela. This video shows the first strike. The Washington Post reports at the start of the operation, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth ordered his team to kill everybody on board the boat. The Post reports a second strike targeted 2 survivors clinging to the wreckage. Hegseth calling that report fabricated. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill citing international law that prohibits killing enemy combatants who no longer pose a threat. The White House confirming there was more than 1 strike on the boat, saying Hegseth authorized the mission's commander, Navy Admiral Frank Mitch Bradley, to conduct them.
Admiral Bradley worked well within his authority and the law, directing the engagement to ensure the boat was destroyed and the threat to the United States of America was eliminated.
Hegseth writing online, let's make one thing crystal clear. Admiral Mitch Bradley is an American hero, a true professional, and has my 100% support. Hegseth also facing backlash for this post, showing a meme of the cartoon character Franklin the Turtle firing at boats from a helicopter.
This is serious business. I mean, even if it's justified, even if it's right, seriously, you're killing me. And this is your response to tweet out some joke about a cartoon turtle?
It comes amid rising tension in the Caribbean. President Trump ramping up pressure on Venezuela and alleged drug cartels. U.S. military activity seen yesterday in nearby Puerto Rico. Back to the airstrikes. We have not heard from Admiral Bradley on what happened on Thursday. He is expected to brief lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Perry, thank you. It is the final day of Pope Leo's first foreign trip as Pope. Earlier today, Leo visited a hospital in Lebanon which specializes in care for people with psychological problems. The pontiff received a warm welcome from the nuns on his arrival. He spoke in French to those who gathered, saying, quote, "We cannot forget those who are the most fragile." Before leaving, the Pope held a mass for thousands on the Beirut waterfront. Coming up this morning, a recall is underway involving a popular brand of fat-free milk. We're going to tell you where it was sold and what to do if it's in your home. And a toddler with a mission and a veteran volunteer are spreading holiday cheer in the most inspiring way. See how their generosity is catching on.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Welcome back. Good morning to you, everybody. Another check on your AccuWeather forecast and local travel times coming up in about 5 minutes. But you can see right there, foggy, frosty start to the day.
There's this too. Prairie Farms is recalling select fat-free milk sold at Woodman stores in Illinois and Wisconsin. The company says the milk with a date of December 8th may contain cleaning agents. Affected stores include Rockford, Buffalo Grove, North Aurora, and in Wisconsin, Green Bay, Beloit, and Kenosha. You can return the milk for a refund. We've posted more details on our news app and website.
The Transportation Safety Administration just set an all-time record for daily screenings. On Sunday, more than 3.1 million passengers were screened by the TSA. That marks the busiest travel day in the agency's history. It beats the previous record, which was set in June.
Construction starts today at Elgin's U46 Century Oaks Elementary School. Renovations include better lighting, changes inside the school to improve learning and student circulation, and there will also be added changes. Century Oaks was built in 1970. A groundbreaking is at 3:30 p.m. No instant millionaires waking up in Illinois this morning. No ticket matched all of the numbers in last night's Powerball drawing, which means the jackpot is climbing again, now up to an estimated $775 million. Don't toss those tickets just yet, though. There was a match 5 winner here in Illinois, and that ticket is worth $1 million.
Somebody's going to wake up really happy this
morning.
morning.
Very happy, yes. I hope that makes a really big difference in your life.
Yeah, it should. Every little bit counts, that's for sure.
Give me $5. That makes a big difference in my day.
I was going to say, you know, you reach in your pocket and you find a 5 or a 10 or a 20.
When you get a code out of storage, that's the best.
Yes.
You're like, oh, I got
or
my
lip
coffee.
Gloss. Anything,
or
any surprise
gloss.
in the pocket makes a difference. Okay, so right now we're going to join our Good Morning America viewers. Tanya Bebish will have a news update on TV in just a bit, and you'll see that here as well.
And when we come back, deck the halls, dazzle the neighbors, and maybe even make Santa jealous. More on this year's Chicago Grape Light Fight.
Now, an update from ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning. It's 7:23. I'm Tanya Babich. The weather is again affecting some travel on the road and in the air. This morning, there were long lines at O'Hare Airport. At last check, more than 40 flights have been canceled. Travelers have been dealing with delays and cancellations since the first round of snow that we saw on Saturday. And this morning, we also saw some slick roads across our area. Let's get a check of the ABC7 AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Tracy Butler.
That's right, Tanya. I mean, I've had the kind of caution sign up most of the morning because of freezing fog, patchy icy spots. We just saw a big drop in visibility out in DeKalb. Down toward Ottawa with that fog, you're down to 3/4 mile visibility, and in Morris about a 1/2 mile, 1.25 miles there in Aurora. Anywhere you see fog this morning, if you come up upon surfaces that are untreated, it's possible that they could also be icy. So please just bear that in mind. 18 at O'Hare, Midway 22 right now at Northerly Island. Today's temperatures, well, for the afternoon, certainly not that warm. Diane with traffic after this.
If you want total health care from a provider you trust,
hi Blair. Hi.
Right in the palm of your hand, if you want soup, sweatpants, and zero in-person contact, if you want wellness wherever, our virtual primary care delivers with great website manner.
No worries.
So choose your doctor from our profiles and enjoy the healthiest online relationship you've ever had. House calls have evolved. Advocate Healthcare.
Welcome back. Still have very high travel times for your Tuesday morning on most, if not all, of our area expressways. For the mainly inbound is where we're seeing the delays, but we are seeing outbound delays on the Eisenhower for sure. Outbound on the Kennedy is absolutely jam-packed with heavy traffic. Have a crash that's finally cleared. Eastbound at 88, the exit ramp to Orchard Road is now back open. Check out our tollway cameras. Closed for quite some time. In fact, it was closed since around 5 o'clock this morning because of a semi crash. They were able to tow that semi away. Now you can see from this live picture that the ramp is back open once again. Let's go back to our graphics if we can. I want to show you a live picture of the Dan Ryan. This is going to be another one of our busiest expressways at a travel time of 45 minutes inbound.
Welcome back, everybody. It is a foggy, frosty start to the morning. You can see it right there in your shot. Take a minute, come to your phone, look at your screen, and yeah, that's what some folks in the area are dealing with. But reading Tracy's note, we may see some sunshine later on today.
Yeah.
Just got to get through this.
Yeah, we sure hope so. Well, tonight a holiday market will be open during Lincoln Park Zoo's Zoo Lights. The market features home goods, garden gear, art, and more. All of the items sold come from recycled parts and reclaimed materials. The holiday market is from 5:30 until 9 p.m.
Oh, yeah, it looks fun, too. Just makes you want to bounce and dance and look at those lights. All right, and speaking of lights, the holidays are here, and it's time to light up Chicago in our Great Chicago Light Fight.
So get ready to shine this holiday season. In our Great Chicago Light Fight, we want to see your most creative, festive decorations, just like these ones from last year. Submit your videos by 6 p.m. December the 11th, and once we have all of the entries, a video featuring the finalists will be posted online, and then the voting begins.
And then our Diane Pathy will announce the winner live on ABC7 Eyewitness News on December 19th. Don't wait. Get your lights and your cameras ready. Hopefully you had them up when the weather was decent and not trying to do it now.
Don't say Tracy didn't warn you.
Yes, that's right.
Coming up this morning, streaming at 7 o'clock, a 4-year-old and 85-year-old are proof that helping others isn't about age, it's about heart. Don't miss their Giving Tuesday story.
And holiday cheer hits Chicago in a whole new way. The Bach and Beethoven experience mixes music, parodies, and interactive fun for the season.
Plus, today, the Grinch is coming to McDonald's. See what's inside the holiday-themed Grinch meal.
Streaming live from Chicago, ABC7 Eyewitness News at 7 continues.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is a Tuesday, December 2nd, Giving Tuesday, special day, and a foggy day.
Yeah, sure is. Although, I mean, we can see the skyline there, Tracy. It could Could it be clearing just a tiny bit?
We're getting a little break in the overcast. We do have some sun that is making an appearance, but my goodness, especially across some of the far west and southwest suburbs, if you're around Morris, if you're around DeKalb, back toward Ottawa, Utica, there are still some foggy conditions. So just be wary of that and be careful. There can still be some scattered icy spots. Highs today, not that high at all, only in the 20s, Diane.
It is really nice and busy across the board for us this morning, Tracy. Very high travel times anywhere you go. We had a lot of crashes earlier this morning. Things have settled down as far as incidents. It's just heavy traffic. Live picture right now to the right are the Express and Locals on the Rhine coming inbound. That's around 35th, but it is really a solid wall of traffic from 95th Street all the way into the downtown area at a travel time at about 45 minutes. Live look at the area around Rosemont, where the Jane Addams, even the Tri-State, even the 190, getting pretty busy around O'Hare. We have over 43 cancellations at O'Hare, by the way.
Okay, well, the holiday season is all about giving back, and today is Giving Tuesday, a day dedicated to generosity, big and small.
From 4-year-olds to 85-year-olds, some remarkable people are showing us that kindness truly knows no age limit. Here's Patrick Cornell with their story.
Pushing carts full of cans and getting his hands dirty, 4-year-old Easton is working hard to collect cash. Why?
For doggies!
For the doggies!
Yes, for the doggies. What started as a school project has turned into a passion project.
He chose to help the doggies. Get them off home.
Easton and his family have been gathering up bottles and cans, turning them into big bucks for the Canine Stray Rescue of Oxford, Michigan.
Without the help of the community and families like Easton, we can't do what we do.
Easton's generosity is infectious. Local businesses catching on and donating to the cause as well.
And so it's just been beautiful. It's almost like that domino effect.
We've kind of dubbed it here at Canine the kindness train because it just keeps chugging along.
Easton has collected at least $2,000 he'll give to the
doggies
on Giving Tuesday. They might be separated in age by more than 80 years, but Easton and our next role model share that giving spirit. At 85 years old, Harold Sauter, known as Coach, is a beloved, hardworking figure at the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida.
You're moving boxes, you're moving pallets. He's doing all of that. Twice a week.
Instead of kicking back in retirement, Harold is giving back.
I'm not just going to go sit somewhere, and drink beer, or I'm not going to go take cruises everywhere. I'm going to go try to help people.
The Air Force veteran has chalked up more than 1,300 hours of volunteer work, bringing energy and big smiles to the gig. Doing so alongside his wife of 57 years, Lorna, who lovingly says Harold hasn't hit a 10 on her scale.
Probably a 9.
Always room to improve.
That is so cute. He can barely see above the heart.
His smile.
They're
both so cute.
Yeah.
I love that. 85 years old, dragging around those big pallets at that food bank.
Oh my
And look at
God.
that.
Look at
Cute
the
too.
What an inspiration. And a good example that, giving can come in many forms. It doesn't have to come from your own resources. If you're resourceful like Easton, you can come up with some reimbursements from some cans, or if you're like our friend over here, you can just use your own strength and your own God-given body to make someone's day brighter.
And a step stool goes a long way.
And a step stool. A step stool does go a long way.
Oh,
We have several in the house. I need them.
We do too.
Yeah, I can't reach things without them.
Well, you got a 10-foot tall husband. Put him to work.
I got that, and I've got girls that are taller than I am too. So I've started asking them to to reach things on the high shelves for me.
This is gonna. How much time do we have, Tony? Do you need me to stretch or hurry up? Because I was gonna say something. Okay, so because speaking of tall husbands, right? Do you guys? This is
You got one too.
Yeah, but not as tall as yours. But do you ever think about? This is gonna sound really crazy, but I think about this all the time. When you're short, you see things here.
I think about it all the time.
Do you? Do you
all
ever
the
imagine
time?
what I ask my husband all the time? What does it look like up there?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Do you know how
You
I
never think
know?
about that? No, I
But Val,
don't. I do.
Do you notice it when you're wearing high heels and you open the fridge? You're like, I can see a whole new shelf.
No, I notice it when I get on the steps, so I'm like, oh, this is what's up here. But tall people they just have a different vantage point. And then just as the reverse. He can't see what I can see down here.
Yeah.
Different view.
Random thoughts in the meeting of the vows?
We were traveling last weekend. No, but we were traveling last weekend, and Paul wanted to put something away so that it was out of the way, and he went to pull it up really high. I said, no, honey, I'm a small animal. I won't see it up there, and I'm the one who's going to be packing it up. Can you please put it on a lower shelf?
Because that's his view.
It's his line of sight, but it's not mine. It's over my head.
It's out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
In my book. Yeah. I don't
You
know
got a
what's
tall
up
one
there.
too.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Put them to use, huh?
I'd like to, but
I mean, it's pretty Darwinian of us, making sure that we pair up with somebody who's taller than we are so that we can, get to the things that we got to get to.
I ask people all the time, what does it look like up there?
Yeah.
No way.
I am totally with you on that.
All right, ABC7 Eyewitness News continues streaming out loud. Imagine Wemby, that basketball player. What he sees, he probably sees the heavens. Streaming out loud after the break. We're back in 90 seconds. I think he's 7'6" or something like that.
Brandy Berry Benson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep going. Keep talking.
All right, check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Say your name and count to 10.
Alexandra Olsavsky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Say your name and count to 10.
Braden Hoffman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good morning to you. I'm keeping tabs on visibility this morning. I kept the AccuWeather alert in place mainly through our morning commute and mainly for areas that are seeing this fog. So out in DeKalb, it's almost a triangle. DeKalb to Peru over to Mora, still a little light fog, St. Charles through Joliet. But wherever we've had this fog, we've had some issues with some icy conditions as well. Meanwhile, if you have any travel plans, directly east or into the northeast or into the western parts of Virginia and across West Virginia, winter weather advisories remain intact there. Had a little break in the overcast here in the city. We have some sun. I don't think that will be the end of the sun for today. Average high today is 41 degrees, average low is 28. Right now, it is mostly sunny out at O'Hare. It is 18 degrees, but it feels like 9. Currently, we are at 18 in Des Plaines, 22 Valparaiso, 16 degrees in Villa Park, 16 degrees right now in Ottawa, and 23 degrees in Whiting, Indiana. Today, temperatures aren't going to budge very much. In fact, our average low is 28. We're not even getting to that. Diane.
All right, very high travel times across the board for us, Tracy. I'm going to say the Ryan and the Kennedy. There are two expressways that are seeing the highest travel time. The Kennedy, or excuse me, the Ryan, for example, from I-57 in the Bishop Ford all the way up to the downtown area. I would put it at about a 45-minute drive. On the Kennedy going outbound, heavier delay than coming inbound. So if you have to head to a flight out at O'Hare, you want to give yourself at least an hour to get out there, just shy of that coming inbound. Do have a crash southbound on the Tri-State near 111th. In fact, our tollway 1 camera doesn't have the actual crash on it, but you can, from our tollway camera, see the massive delay that's on the southbound side of the Tri-State near 111th. They're basically crawling in that space before they get to that crash scene. So just a heads up, it's about 1.5 miles of a delay heading southbound on the Tri-State near 111th. Val, over to you.
Okay, got it, Diane. So this morning we're getting into the holiday spirit, Chicago style. The Bach and Beethoven Experience is putting a hilarious spin on classic carols with their Chicago-themed show, 'Twas the Week Before Christmas in Chicago. So my next guests are joining me now to give us a preview this week. We have Brandy Berry Benson, who is the artistic director, Alex Osowski, a soprano, and then we have Braden Hoffman, who plays the lute and the Baroque guitar. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Why don't we start off with you, Brandy? You're artistic director in this. What inspired you to do this Chicago-themed Christmas show, and what makes it so Chicago?
Oh, for sure. Well, we have always had a holiday tradition of doing carols themed concerts this time of year, and I actually sought out, is there a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas kind of version for Chicago? Couldn't find one, and so my husband, who's a native to Chicago, and we were on a road trip, and we thought, well, let's just write one ourselves, and let's put in all the things that really make this Chicago. And so that kind of became the idea for the show, the inspiration for the show. We thought, let's show our city some love.
So give me an example when you say all the things that make it so Chicago.
Oh, well, so the lyrics talk about shopping on Mag Mile, going to the Chris Kindle Market, sledding on Montrose Hill, tea at the Drake, calling dibs.
I was just, I think you're literally in my brain. I was just gonna say, is it calling dibs? Because we saw our first snow this weekend, and that to me is oh so Chicago. Braden, which instrument, you clearly play a lot of instruments, which instrument is your favorite to play this week? And what is that, by the way?
This is a theorbo, or a chitarrone. It is a large bass lute with a lot of bass strings. So it was designed to accompany opera in the Baroque period. It's also really fun to play Christmas songs.
Can you give us a little something like that?
Sure.
How many instruments do you play?
A handful.
A handful. How did you learn how to play this one?
If they have
I've never
strings
seen
and
it
go
before.
pluck, I'm going to steal that from Brandon. But yeah, if it has strings and goes pluck.
Wow. Alex, I want to get you into this conversation. What's your role in this whole experience show?
Yeah, I'm a singer for this, so I'll be doing a lot of the interaction with the audience and singing some of these fun new Chicago lyrics.
Okay.
It's gonna be very fun.
Okay. Do you guys want to, I feel like now's a good time to, because you have the instruments, you got the singer. Can you give us a little taste of what folks would see at the show?
Sure.
Okay.
Cheer, Chicago, 'tis the season. Fa la 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 la.
That is impressive at this time of the morning with that range and those vocals. Kudos to you. Tell us a little bit more about some of the, I know you mentioned some of the Chicago traditions. I mean, Alex, Braden, you guys can hop into this. What is it? Look, we're looking at video right there.
Yeah.
How Chicago does it feel to you guys to be a part of this?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think for me, well, since the whole thing is about the story of Chicago, I mean, I should say that 'Twas the Week Before Christmas in Chicago is all about a Chicagoan on their quest to catch the Santa L train. So that's the plot of the story.
That's the plot line.
Yeah, yeah.
So are you going to give away, is the Santa train caught?
Well, you'll have to come to the show. Yeah, to see.
All right, well, there you go. It is a holiday tradition. Thank you guys so much for coming. Nice vocals again. And I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. Next time you have to come to the show.
Oh, okay. That's just for props. That's just to show us. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Again, you can find all of the information about this fantastic experience on our website, abc7chicago.com. We'll be right back.
It is a holiday tradition that millions can't resist, Christmas rom-coms. A group of filmmakers who met at Columbia College now run a studio that specializes in these festive films, the Meet Cutes, and they shoot right here in the Chicago area every year.
X's of Christmas Past is streaming now, and the director tells our Jose Sanders it's all about coming home to rediscover what's truly missing in your life.
We should have warned her.
Josie.
Miles, Alice, Sam.
I didn't know you were going to be here.
Same.
Josie runs a luxury hotel in Chicago. She's back home for the holidays where her parents run a B&B. Well, it turns out her high school boyfriends are all staying there. Director Jake Jarvie grew up on the North Shore. He and his wife Eliza Tozer live in Gurnee and co-wrote X's of Christmas Past.
We love Christmas romantic comedies, and she was the one who brought me the idea.
So did you date Josie too?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's weird, right?
This is a complete coincidence.
And each of them kind of like have a path to show her, kind of like the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future.
That's pretty cool.
I loved it. So we shot in a hotel downtown right here in the Loop one day, and then we shot all of our town exteriors in Libertyville, Illinois, and then we shot the whole B&B is the Cherry Tree Inn in Woodstock, Illinois. It's the same B&B from Groundhog Day. This is what Christmas looks like to me. And all of our production design team, they all live in the city or around the city, and so we're very comfortable putting a Northern Illinois Christmas on the screen.
Jake's projects include fright flicks, online features, and music videos.
So after doing horror movies, were you tempted to have some monsters hop out of the Christmas tree?
I love the monster movies, I love the slashers, but I'm very happy to kind of like step out of Halloween and hop into Christmas.
Why do you think people just love these Christmas romance movies?
I think it's like a slightly heightened world, you know, that's really cozy, really comfortable. And they rely a lot on formula, you know? And it's just, you can ease into these things. You know what to expect when you turn them on. And I think that's really, really comforting. There's gonna be a little bit of conflict. It's not gonna be too much, you know? But you know that at the end of the day, people are gonna find each other, and you can kind of see them finding their ways to each other all throughout the story. And it's just like really, really gentle and lovely. It's why we watch them every year.
I missed you so much.
Missed you too.
Jose Sanders, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
All right, there you go. That's
Can you
quite
imagine
the storyline?
an Airbnb with all of your exes in it?
Yeah, that
No
would be very
thanks.
interesting. X's of Christmas Past is streaming on major platforms, including Roku, Pluto, and Tubi.
That's
Why do
fun.
people watch stuff on Tubi?
Yeah, I actually watched something on Tubi for the first time last weekend.
Yeah.
Because we were staying in an Airbnb and I couldn't log on to my Hulu account. Subtle plug for our parent company, Disney. And so Tubi had one of the football games on that we wanted to see.
Oh, good to know.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Eyewitness News streaming at 7 continues after a break.
Good morning to you. Find something to keep yourself warm this morning. We do have some sun over the city, but we still have some fog in the area. Temperature steady mid-20s. And let me tell you, we have some very cold mornings coming our way Thursday and Friday morning.
Yes, we do. Okay, so Tracy, today
Bad Bunny isn't going to be the only big-name musical act at the Super Bowl next year. The NFL has announced its slate of pregame performers. Charlie Puth will sing the national anthem. Brandi Carlile will perform America the Beautiful. And Coco Jones will give her rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing. Kickoff for Super Bowl 60 is February 8th. Some super-powered animals are hitting the big screen in 2028. Paramount now says it's adding a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie to the calendar for that November. It'll be followed by a Sonic the Hedgehog spin-off movie, scheduled for that December.
Let's start the holidays!
I can't wait for the snow!
It's almost time to return to Fraggle Rock. The iconic puppet series from the Jim Henson Company is back with a new holiday special this week. The first snow of Fraggle Rock hits Apple TV this Friday.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
And happy birthday to Britney Spears, who is 44 today. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Okay, so look at this. This is really cool that today McDonald's is bringing a little green mischief to the menu into our studio. The fast food giant is launching the Grinch meal, and our friends at the Black McDonald's Operators Association are giving us an early look and taste of the Grinchy goodness.
All right, so you have the fries.
Yeah, so I'm going to pour these in here. So the meal is inspired by Dr. Seuss's beloved character. The limited time offering includes festive food themed packaging. So the Big Mac sandwich, 10-piece McNuggets is an alternative here. They have this dill pickle. Oh,
salt. Yep.
Salt.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good.
Grinch salt.
Grinch salt. And those are McShaker fries, right? And festive socks too.
The socks are so cute.
I like the socks too.
So cute. All right,
let's go look at that.
Featuring, what do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
Dill fries.
Really?
Okay.
I don't
Tracy
know.
and I are going to share.
I also like dill pickle chips. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Oh, and a Big Mac.
Do it.
Okay, so
yummy.
you can get the dill pickle Grinch salt, the McShaker fries, the festive socks featuring the Grinch, Max and Cindy Lou, and all of this just by going to. Those are so cute.
I love Cindy Lou.
I didn't think I was going to like that, but I like that quite a bit.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
I'll take the plain. Oh, I got some chicken nuggets in
And
here.
you got some nuggets?
I'll eat those.
That was my
Right.
meal when I was growing up, the Nugget Happy Meal.
I mean, I sometimes still will get a Happy Meal because I don't want to like do all of the calories, but it's like the Happy Meal's perfect. You just get it all done.
Well, you know, my comfort food is a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Plain and French fries.
I'm fries.
All right. So listen, before we end this hour prompter, never mind. I'll just look down here.
Let's do this.
We just want to remind you, today is National Day of Giving.
Very important.
There we go.
And thank you for giving us these fries.
Yes.
All right, that's going to do it for us. If you're just joining us, we still have more news. More fresh news on the way. I got to go do an update, too.
Yes, you do.
Yum, yum. Can I do it with dill pickle fries in my
You can. Whatever makes you happy.
These are